What is up, guys? So today I'm going to be reviewing the biggest party of the summer, which is obviously WWE Summerslam 2017. And just before I start this video, this is my opinion, so I'm going to be ranking all the matches in the pay-per-view itself, but it's going to be all in my opinion. So first of all, we do have the Mr. Raj versus Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys, and Jason Jordan. So basically this match comes last because it was an empty stadium. It was boring, and the Hardy Boys and Jason Jordan lost because the Miz hit a skull crushing finale on Jason Jordan to win. Next up, we have at 10th place, we have Big Show versus Big Cass, Enzo Amore in a shark cage. This comes 10th place because it had potential to be a great match. For example, Big Show had an awesome match with Braun Strowman, and I was expecting this match to be good. They had a decent build up. Well, it was kind of boring, but yeah, and it was a very boring match. But obviously, pick up the win, and Zamora getting out the cage, and it was still kind of boring for me. At 9th place, we do have Randy Orton beating Rusev in 10 seconds with an awesome RKO. This comes 9th place only because it's a 10-second match, and no one was looking forward to this match. It was a match that no one really cared about. Next up, we do have the Cruiserweight Championship match. Akira Tozawa defended his Cruiserweight Championship against Neville, and I did expect Neville to pick up his win, and he did with a reverse back red arrow, which was kind of a flop, but decent match as well in the kickoff as well. At 7th place, we do have the WWE Championship match, the main event of SmackDown Live. Jinder Mahal defending his WWE Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura. Obviously, Jinder Mahal retained with the help of the Singh brothers, and I was very shocked to see that at SummerSlam, the second biggest pay-per-view of the year, Nakamura didn't even kick out the one finishing move. So I was really shocked. I really do believe that Nakamura was favourite, and everyone in the arena did believe that Nakamura was going to win. Next up we do have at 6th place John Cena vs Baron Corbin, the match that started off the show. Kind of weird to see John Cena sign off the show, but obviously I was quite surprised John Cena defeating Baron Corbin. I do believe that they're burying Baron Corbin with his losing his Money in the Bank briefcase contract match, whatever, and John Cena didn't even care about his match. He was talking to JBL during the match. Next up at 5th place, we do have the Demon King Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. This match actually surprised me. I was expecting it to be boring like the last few weeks on Raw, but because of the Demon King character getting involved, it had some mind games and everything in the match. Obviously, it could have got Finn Balor winning, which is decent. Next up, we do have the United States Championship match, and this match was very disappointing because I was expecting more of this. Like last year when AJ Styles beat John Cena, I was expecting a match like that because AJ Styles and Kevin Owens are one of the best wrestlers in the world, especially AJ Styles, and maybe because it's Shane McMahon's fault for being the referee, but I don't know. But it was a decent match. I won't say it was very rubbish, but I was expecting a lot more. But a few decent spots and decent moves, and Shane McMahon getting involved as well. Obviously, AJ Styles retaining with phenomenal forum and his Styles clash. At 3rd place, we do have the Raw Tag Team Championship match, which was two old Shield members, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, taking on the old or former champions, Sheamus and Cesaro, for the Tag Team Championships. Obviously, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose picked up the win with an awesome ending to the match, and I do believe that everyone was expecting this match to be good, and it was good. So moving on to 2nd place. At 2nd place, we do have the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. This was said by What Culture that this was the best tag team match of the entire year, and I do believe that's true. And if it wasn't for what's coming up next, then this would have been first, because this was an absolutely incredible match. This was in the kickoff show. Flipping, this champ won the women's matches in the kickoff show because I don't even watch the women's and that crap. But this match was absolutely incredible. I had no idea who's going to win, with the New Day and Usos hitting finishers, and it was like I had no idea who's going to win this match. I just thought it was kind of boring, but then it got very intense, and it was an absolutely awesome tag team match, just like NXT TakeOver tag team matches. Moving on to 1st, and I'm pretty sure you guys know what's coming up first. At 1st place, we do have the main event of SummerSlam 2017, the fatal 4-way match for the Universal Championship match. Brock Lesnar defending his Universal Championship title against Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Samoa Joe. I do prefer this old picture, but this match was absolutely incredible. One of my favorite matches of all time. I have to say that it was flipping incredible. Like, this match was 20 minutes of pure fighting and wrestling. It was like you couldn't keep your eyes out of this match, and I believe that Braun Strowman will be taking on Brock Lesnar at No Mercy, the next Raw pay-per-view, and that is kind of a spoiler maybe because Henny suplex or F5 on him, so that's a bit of a spoiler. But yeah, this match was incredible, absolutely incredible. Multiple finishing moves by everyone, and Brock Lesnar obviously picking up the win. And it was one of my favorite matches of all time, alongside John Cena versus AJ Styles Royal Rumble 2017, the Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 33, and yeah, peace out, lads. And no, wait, make sure you guys stay tuned for my WWE Kids magazine issue 126 coming out this week, and my Top Now pack opening on the Summerslam 2017. I'm very sorry that this recording isn't the best. I am using a different phone, but peace out, you awesome lads.